What's good, Vikings Nation? It's time to get hyped because the purple and gold are ready to unleash J.J. McCarthy as QB1 in 2025. After a wild 2024 season, Vikings news is buzzing with one clear message. Minnesota is all in on their second-year quarterback. Co-owner Mark Wilf just dropped a massive endorsement, calling McCarthy a leader with a gravitational pull. That's not just talk. That's ownership-level confidence. But here's the kicker. McCarthy's been out of the spotlight, sidelined by injury his entire rookie year. Can he step into the big shoes left by Sam Darnold's Pro Bowl campaign? The Vikings are betting big on him, and the excitement is electric. What's your vibe on JJ taking the reins? Drop it in the comments. Let's break this down. Wilf's words on KFan's Paul Allen show set the tone. He said Coach Kevin O'Connell is glowing about JJ's progress. With a 14-3 season in the rearview and a stacked roster, is McCarthy the final piece to chase that elusive Super Bowl? Let's dive deeper. Alright, let's rewind to how we got here. J.J. McCarthy was the number 10 pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, a guy the Vikings traded up to snag. Vikings news was on fire when he showed out in his preseason debut, 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, and just 1 pick on 11 of 17 passing. The kid was electric, showing poise and arm talent that had us dreaming big. Then, boom, a torn meniscus in that same game derailed his rookie season. Surgery and a year on the sidelines followed, forcing McCarthy to watch as Sam Darnold turned heads. Was that injury a setback or a blessing in disguise? Letting JJ soak up Kevin O'Connell's playbook? What do you think? Did the wait make him hungrier? Now, with Darnold gone to Seattle, the Vikings didn't chase big-name free agents. Instead, they added Sam Howell for depth in a draft day trade. That screams one thing. This is McCarthy's team now. Let's talk about that confidence. Mark Wilf's praise wasn't just hot air. It's a signal. He called JJ a leader with a gravitational pull. And that's huge coming from the top. On KFAN, Wilf doubled down, saying Coach O'Connell can't stop raving about how JJ's handled everything, on and off the field. That's the kind of vibe you want for a franchise quarterback. Think about it. Minnesota's coming off a 14-3 season, their best since 1998, per Vikings news. With weapons like Justin Jefferson and a beefed-up offensive line, McCarthy's stepping into a dream setup. But can a 22-year-old handle the pressure of leading a playoff-caliber team? Tell me your thoughts. Wilf's words paint a picture. JJ's not just a quarterback. He's a culture changer. The Vikings see him as the guy to finally end their Super Bowl drought. Let's see how he got to this point. Flashback to Michigan, where J.J. McCarthy was a certified winner. The guy led the Wolverines to their first undisputed national championship since 1948, cementing his legacy as a clutch performer. Vikings news loves a quarterback who thrives under pressure, and JJ's got that in spades. His college stats? Not eye-popping, 2,991 yards and 22 touchdowns in his final season, but his leadership and efficiency were elite. He was the 2023 Greasy Breeze Big Ten QB of the Year and a Manning Award finalist. Does that scream ready for the NFL to you? Let's hear it. Now, he's bringing that championship DNA to Minnesota. With Kevin O'Connell's quarterback-friendly system, can JJ translate his college magic to the pros? The stage is set, but the spotlight's bright. Here's where it gets spicy. Not everyone's sold on McCarthy. ESPN's Mike Clay dropped a bombshell, projecting JJ to lead the NFL in interceptions in 2025 with 14 picks. Ouch! Vikings news fans, are we buying this? Or is Clay sleeping on our guy? Clay's reasoning? The NFL's speed and complex defenses might rattle a rookie with no game experience. But hold up, Kevin O'Connell's a quarterback whisperer. He cut Sam Darnold's interceptions to just 3 after Week 11 last season. Can KOC work that same magic with JJ? Let's debate. McCarthy's not fazed, though. He's been vocal about being ready, and with O'Connell's track record, the Vikings believe they've got the tools to keep those turnovers in check. Let's talk about the support around him. Minnesota didn't just sit back, they built a fortress around McCarthy. Vikings news reported they signed 2 starting offensive linemen in free agency and drafted Ohio State's Donovan Jackson to solidify the line. This unit was already 6th in the NFL in 2024 before injuries hit. Then there's the weapons. All-Pro Justin Jefferson, rookie receiver Ty Felton, and a scheme that's thrown for 4,000 yards and 30 touchdowns 3 years running under O'Connell. Is this the best situation any rookie QB could ask for? Drop your take below. With Sam Howell and undrafted free agent Max Brosmer as backups, the Vikings are clearly banking on JJ to be QB1. But can he mesh with this veteran squad and keep the momentum going? Let's break it down. Leadership is the name of the game, and Wilf says JJ's got it in droves. That gravitational pull isn't just hype. It's about rallying a team that's tasted success. Vikings news is all about that veteran core, with 5 starters from the 2012 to 2022 drafts still balling, including Harrison Smith. McCarthy's been getting starter reps in OTAs, even if the Vikings haven't officially named him QB1. Kevin O'Connell's keeping it competitive, but JJ's the guy. How do you think he'll handle the locker room's expectations after Darnold's 14-3 run? Share your thoughts. The Vikings are banking on JJ's ability to connect with stars like Jefferson and keep the offense humming. If he can lead like he did at Michigan, we're in for a show. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Sam Darnold's shadow. The guy led Minnesota to a 14-3 record, earned a Pro Bowl nod, and then bolted to Seattle for a 3-year, $100 million deal. Vikings news fans, are we nervous about facing him in Week 13? Darnold's revenge game is already being called a must-watch by The Athletic. He resurrected his career under O'Connell, and now he's got a chip on his shoulder. Will JJ outshine his predecessor, or will Darnold remind us what we lost? Let's hear your predictions. McCarthy's got to step up in a big way, especially with the Vikings facing 7 national TV games, including 2 international matchups. The pressure's on, but JJ's built for it. Speaking of pressure, the 2025 schedule is no joke. Vikings news broke down the slate. For primetime games, back-to-back international games in Dublin and London, and a Christmas showdown with the Lions. JJ McCarthy's about to make NFL history as the first QB to play consecutive overseas games. Then there's the joint practices with the Patriots, pitting JJ against Drake May, the QB Minnesota wanted before settling for McCarthy. That matchup's gonna be spicy. How do you think JJ stacks up against his draft class rivals? Drop it in the comments. With the NFL world watching, McCarthy's got a chance to prove he's not just a placeholder but a franchise cornerstone. Can he handle the spotlight? Let's look at the big picture. Vikings fans, this is it, the moment we've been dreaming of. Minnesota's never won a Super Bowl, and JJ McCarthy's the guy to change that narrative. Vikings news is buzzing with hope that he can pen a story like he did at Michigan, where he ended a 75-year title drought. With Kevin O'Connell's coaching, a top-tier offensive line, and weapons galore, the table's set for JJ to feast. But it's on him to deliver. What's your bold prediction for McCarthy's 2025 season? Pro Bowl, playoffs, or something bigger? Let's hear it. Skol Vikings. If you're as pumped as I am, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe for more Vikings news, and share this with every fan in Vikings Nation. Let's ride with JJ to glory in 2025. Skol.